Hi there. I started a class today that I'm teaching for women to talk about how to create change in their lives. And I put together this class of very different women, some totally in different socioeconomic standpoints, different upbringings, different parts of the country. I have people who are successful coaches, long-term psychotherapists, in academia, very successful business people, homemakers, people who are more in the lay or service industry, all coming together. And guess what? They all feel the same inside. We all did. Now, I knew this intellectually, but I swear to God, every time it happens, I'm always like, oh my God. Because like anything that you do, if you know what you do and you hang around with people who do what you do, you forget that most other people don't know what you know because they don't do what you do. And so it's always so inspiring to me when a group of women come together, particularly from different backgrounds, and find out that, oh my gosh, all these people feel this way too. They feel alone. They feel lost. They feel overwhelmed. They feel invisible, whatever it is. So I wanted to do this video today to tell you that if you're feeling alone, it's probably because one or all of a few things are going on. One is you're probably not getting conscious enough of how you're really feeling inside. And so it's manifesting in just sort of feeling like an island on your own all the time. Two, might be that because you don't have the courage to share what's really going on inside you. And that's a lot of people. A lot of people run around feeling like a total imposter because we look so amazing on the outside, but on the inside, we're really feeling confused and alone and lost and on our own. And it takes courage to share that. I want to give you that courage today because I want you to know that I'm not sure I know anybody who isn't feeling that way in some way, shape, or form. The third reason that you may be feeling alone, however, because you may say, well, I do share, Sometimes we share with the wrong people. Sometimes we share with people who are not really in a place to be able to honor vulnerability in themselves or in others. And that can be pretty damaging. My son had some experiences with that recently where he was almost brought to tears because he was sharing with people that don't value that deepest part of him. And that can cause you to feel very alone too. So you have to be careful. You can't just go stampeding out, sharing with anybody. You have to be careful about who you share with, right? But sharing is an important part of it. However, another reason that you might feel alone is because you're sharing, but you're doing it from a victim standpoint. You're doing it to get validation or to kind of gossip about it with other people, and you're having this collective experience of feeling alone, which always feels better in the short term. You get a little hit of dopamine, a little hit of validation, but at the end of the day, you're still feeling alone. So understanding that when you share those things, that it's not from a place of victimhood. It's not because you need the validation. It's because it's from a place of empowerment where you're saying, look, I want to get conscious of what's happening inside myself so that I can stop having this malaise or whatever it is that's going on. I want to share with people who are safe to share with. And I want to share with people who want to be empowered and want to do something about it. So I don't want to have, oh, yeah, that sucks. Me too. I have this happening too. God, the world just sucks. It's so hard. No, that's not going to make you feel any better either. You're just going to feel more alone and like there's no hope. But getting with a group of people or sharing with a person who's willing to hold you accountable for the thoughts that you're having, how you're acting those thoughts out, how you're ending up feeling, so that you can take complete control of like, look, I don't want to feel alone. So what do I need to do to employ that? What thoughts do I need to have to employ that? And I can tell you one thing, it's not so-and-so did this, such and such is happening, if only this, then that. Those are very disempowering thoughts. The thoughts have to come from inside. What do I need to do differently? Can I imagine or envision a reality in which I'm not alone, in which I'm not invisible? You start there and then see what type of actions you come up with. One of the conversations we had today was, when you feel that way, you tend to shut down. And when you shut down, you're not included because nobody's looking for you. They don't see you because the energy that you're putting out is invisible. You've already made that decision with your story. You've made the decision for people. So I wanted to put this out there because I just wanted you to know that you're not alone, that most of the women I know feel alone and overwhelmed and invisible a lot of the time. And if you continue to feel that way, it's going to be your choice. Now, does it mean that it's not very real and it's not hard? Listen, I felt that way many, many times in my life. But it's a solution that comes from the inside out. And I got to tell you, when I get a group of women together that are willing to be vulnerable with each other and just not vulnerable from like, oh, whoa, woe is me, or help me, I need help. No, an empowered place like, my God, this is how I'm feeling. Tired of feeling this way. Tired of my own bullshit. Let's do something about it. What do I need to do? Let's roll up our sleeves, right? So anyway, that's what I want to share with you today. I hope it's helpful, and let me know if you have questions or thoughts or comments about that.